this is why you're not. This is why you're not paid
Very.
today.
This is
Anyway,
why you're no
hey,
good
what
at
is up, you guys? It is Tyler. Welcome to the AWC Vault 2 channel, and we just got off of Wrestlemania 2. Pretty awesome show. Pretty awesome show. What are you guys' thoughts on the show? Don't spoil anything. Just say what are your thoughts on the show before we get into it.
I thought the booking on a few things was a little bit screwed up, but
pretty solid.
it was a good show. It had some good matches.
Yeah, it was a great show. Some of it was a little off, but overall I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, please come off, right? Anyway, let's start with the pre-show. We can't forget about the pre-show. We can't disregard the pre-show now. So our first match was Mark Jernigan versus Christian Lee. And Mark Jernigan came out to win. What do you guys think about that match? Even though it probably is not the freshest match in your head because, you know, you weren't watching that match earlier, so, you know. Just try to remember it as much as you
I totally forgot about that match, like, honestly.
Yeah, same.
can. Well, Mark Jernigan came out to victory. I'll just leave it at that. Sorry.
It doesn't help.
Why we don't pay you then. Anyway, so the next match, I believe, I'm trying to sit here and remember the card too because I don't remember the whole
This is what happens when you don't do a review after the show.
Hey, no one was on. What was I supposed to do?
Do the self-review.
Literally, there was no one on to do the review.
LMS, one-man show.
Nah, it's not good when it's a one-man show. Okay, so the next match was Kane Black, who came back as Darren, and Johnny Camundo versus the team of Ham Sandwich and Freddie. I actually thought that was a pretty fun match.
I want them both to die.
Wait, who's both?
I want Ham Sandwich and Freddy to die.
So, who came out to victory? Kane Black and Johnny Camundo came out to victory. It was a pretty fun match. Wasn't anything special. Nothing to run home and talk to your parents about. And then our next match, it was the Super Rex Cup Finals. Anarchist versus TJ Shadows was a pretty damn great match.
One match.
I think that match was better than some of the matches on this card, not even gonna lie. Not all of them, but it's better than some of the matches on the main card. Would you guys agree? Would you disagree?
I agree.
I concur. I agree. I'd say it's better than the 6-man. I was expecting more spots from the 6-man.
I was too. I thought that match was really, really good. Hopefully that's a match of your candidate. And TJ Shadows came out with the win. So TJ Shadows is the winner of the Super X Cup, and he has an X Division title shot at any time that he chooses. Scheduled, of course. And then the main event was Chadwick versus Jason Saxon for the Universal All-Star Championship. That match was really good too. It's actually a toss-up between that match and the previous match because that match was a pretty good follow-up, really good follow-up. Jason Saxon held his own, but Chadwick hit the kick of extravagance. He had to hit it 2 times because Jason Saxon kicked out the first one. I did it 2 times, and Chadwick is still your Universal All-Star Champion.
Wait, that's not how it happened.
Okay.
Jason
yeah, that's
Jason
not
Saxon.
how it happened. You correct me, Doctor. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jason Saxon had pinned Chadwick, but then the decision was reversed after something had happened. I think Chadwick's foot was under the rope, but the ref didn't see it. I think the match was restarted and Chadwick won.
It was a pretty sick hold, pretty sick looking pin. But besides that, what was you guys' opinions of the pre-show?
I thought it was good. I thought it was pretty good overall. I mean, the Chadwick pin really surprised me. I thought that was a really cool moment. That out of nowhere pin.
Right here.
Same.
And then we go on to the main show. So we open up the show with the King of the Ring Rumble. My opinion, I think it was better than the previous Rumble. I don't know what you guys take on that. I just thought that the way it was put together, I felt like it was kind of
I mean, it was put together amazingly, except for a certain surprise entrant.
I felt like that was. Hold on, I gotta figure this out because that's pretty good. I felt
Yeah,
like that's what
yeah,
also added to the match was that oh my god, Dane's back. Ah, never mind, it's Tyler. So then it's like everyone wants Tyler to get eliminated, and when he does, it's like
Yeah.
oh my god, it's Aaron Blood.
Yep,
I felt
it's
like that added to the match.
blood and a fat guy to take you down. It's beautiful.
yeah, I don't expect to see RG Marvel.
Always expect the unexpected, but then expect the unexpected.
You pulled a Josh Steinberg on us.
I pulled a Josh Steinberg.
What the fuck is that?
It was while you during the time you weren't here. Tyler had pulled a thing where he started your theme song, and it was someone else.
Oh yeah, when I started Josh's entrance and John Cena came out to face Adam, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's a dick move.
Yeah.
That's a really dick move.
Okay, so the winner of the match was Aaron Youngblood. At that, he entered in from the number 13 spot, which was the most surprising. He also beat the record for longest time spent in the ring at 13 minutes and 20 seconds. Also, another record was broken. Mark Jernigan now holds the record for shortest time spent in the ring at 9 seconds, caused by one TJ Shadows.
You're welcome.
I wasn't asking you to do it early. I wasn't asking you to put him out there early, but okay. Anyways, what was your guys' opinion on King of the Rumble? I actually thought it was the best Rumble of them all so far.
Yeah, the right guy won.
I really liked the Youngblood and Stoner dynamic.
Yeah, I loved it.
It worked.
It worked amazingly in the match. Stoner got eliminated in the final four by a ham sandwich, and everyone's like, no, not ham sandwich, and then it came down to ham sandwich, and Aaron Motherfucker was like, no. I felt like it was almost like Roman Reigns, Triple H, and Dean Ambrose, where like I was like dancing away.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like I'm the only one
except I got eliminated instead of winning. No, not really. Okay. Anyway, Aaron Youngblood was the winner of that match. And then we go on to the next match, which was. Hold on one second, guys. Can someone cover that for me? I'll be right back.
What was the next match on the card?
I have no idea. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, to interrupt your currently scheduled broadcast, we will now ramble about random shit, starting with anyone who feel like they want to really say anything. I don't know. I'm trying to fill time. All I'm gonna say is I was texting someone. Oh, here was the match. Windy City Machine Guns versus the Legend Empire.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that match was great. I'm glad TJ and Nate won. Yeah. TJ was the MVP of the match for me. He really pulled out all the stops there. He was the MVP as well. He was MVP.
And don't take anything away from Nate because he handled Curtis Strong like a champ. But as we found out after the match, it's official. The Windy City Machine Guns are now the longest reigning tag champions in all of AWC history.
Bravo. As a former AWC tag team champion, I applaud you for that accomplishment.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a former tag champion with a certain. Hey, wait a minute! Congratulations to the newest Triple Crown champion.
And who would that be?
We didn't get to that yet.
We can't be spoiling things, Franklin. You know how things work.
But,
I mean, Papa, you wouldn't want that terror squig to wrap you again, would you?
Oh God, it's the Skipazoa.
No, think face hugger. Think face hugger.
Okay, what was the match after that? Honestly, what was the match after WCMG?
Let's see. After the tag title match,
I think it was Alejandro versus Jay Blaze.
Yeah, it was Alejandro versus Jay Blaze.
Way to go, Todrick.
For the ACW Intercontinental Championship. And unfortunately, Jay couldn't get the job done, meeting still your Intercontinental Champion, Alejandro.
Alejandro
What a surprise.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised about that either.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
I think he did promo enough to win, or else he probably would have taken it. Yeah, honestly, that's what it would have been. That's what it really would have been. But hey, stuff happens. Then again, Alejandro kind of does have a history of winning those matches that require him to actually do work to win.
Wait, Alejandro does work?
I know it's mind-boggling to me as well.
Yeah, he actually does work that doesn't involve being in the field?
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, as we've established, he is no longer T Dynamite. He is now T Shade.
No.
Hashtag T Shade.
Hashtag T Shade trending worldwide on Twitter. I'm weak.
Oh no, you should. When we get to the co-main event, you're gonna see one of the greatest trending things we had. So let's focus on the next match, which, if I remember correctly, was Armageddon Hell in a Cell for the X Division title.
No, it was DC versus Marco.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, well, wouldn't you know, the greatest trending thing on Twitter we had was during Marco's entrance of hashtag HBGay.
You can thank me for starting that one.
And then Todrick filled in with the old hashtag DC's hoodie because he felt the hoodie was more over than Zamcham.
Hey.
Yeah, the hoodie's always more over than DC.
But if you want something
that's always more over than T Dynamite.
But if you want something that's more over, let's look at the results. We have a new ACW World Champion in Marco Taz McCallie.
Finally.
I just like to break character for a moment and really congratulate Josh.
Not
me, anybody, not me. The other Josh. The other Josh. He's a hell of a talent, and I had no problem putting him over. I think he's one of the best guys I've ever worked with. Class act.
And now we go back in character where he talks about something with his girlfriend.
And now back in character. Marco, I'm going to force feed you your own pride. Oh, fucking hell.
That's a lot of fun.
I'm going to hit you with your own weapon, kill you, and then fuck your mother on your grave.
Well, then, let's move on to the next
bit. We forgot about Charles Maxwell.
Oh yeah, Charles Maxwell came out. His irrelevant ass is getting another overpush because Tyler lost booking him.
Yeah, it's been announced that the next pay-per-view, Charles Maxwell will face Marco Taz McCallie for the ACW World Title. And DC's not going to be in the match. So for the first time,
but he might get his rematch before Extreme Rules, so you never know.
Yeah, but is he actually going to win that?
Probably.
Probably not.
Okay, now let's move on to that Armageddon Hell in a Cell for the X Division Championship, which ended in controversy.
A lot of controversy.
For those who didn't know the participants, we had Johnny Comundo, El Bandito, who was cosplaying as Skeletor for some reason, Chris Chambers as a reject from
NSYNC.
Not NSYNC.
And a reject from Big Time Rush?
Reject from Bruno. No, sir. You had T Dynamite, you had Rusty, and the final participant was Brandon Andrews. And in a shocking turn of events, T Dynamite took the pinfall to El Bandito's Yoshi Tonic, with El Bandito becoming the X Division champion.
I put El Bandito over.
But due to a technicality that was never really fully explained because someone likes to talk and not give the proper point, The match was restarted as El Bandido versus Chris Chambers one-on-one, with Chambers still being X Division champion, and he would go on to win and retain, forcefully becoming 2-0 at WrestleMania. So, out of character, congratulations to Bruce. You did a good job, kid. In
Wait,
character,
no.
I hope you suffer, you freaking hipster.
Wait, no. He doesn't deserve an out of character congratulations. Okay.
Trayvon does not deserve an out of character.
He has improved.
I'll give him the fact that he's
Granted,
improved.
I still dislike the character with the burning passion of 1,000 suns, but as a promoter, Trayvon has improved.
Yeah, he's greatly
yeah.
improved, but a note for the future. Please,
Can I say something?
Trayvon, if you hear this, please, if you follow no other advice, never do another video promo when your ass just gets out the shower.
Please don't.
No.
Please don't.
Yeah, man, nobody wants to see that.
Yeah. Hey, guys, can I say something?
What?
Franklin, I know you said that, yes, Trayvon is improving, but you know who else is improving? El Bandido's improving. I've been improving.
No. Skeletor hasn't improved.
Skeletor, no.
Okay,
Todd,
if we can be serious for a moment, we've done better than Chris Chambers than he's done in his entire career. If I couldn't win the title, El Bandido should have won the title, because frankly he deserves the belt more than Chris Chambers.
If we're being serious, El Bandido's improved above mostly every member of that match, including you.
Exactly. Well, we both improved equally. So my point is, Chris Chambers shouldn't have kept that title.
And moving on to our co-main event, we had the winner of the King of the Ring Rumble, Aaron Youngblood versus Adam Balaz, who, for those who saw WrestleMania, for some strange reason, he had demigods as his theme song.
Taka.
Aaron Youngblood would have the win set up, but then Elias Sullivan appeared out of nowhere. I'm not sure if that's even correct or not.
Yeah.
It was.
The power
and we got some weird pop-up powerbomb spot.
The power of digital editing.
I'm back.
And Adam Balaz retains the world title.
Hashtag Tyler wasn't gone very long.
That was legit. That is actually one of the most hardest choices between which was match of the night. It was either that or the main event, but we'll get to that later. But that match was really good.
But now we get to the main event, which was Anarchist versus Devil Jinkaze.
You missed one.
What match?
Real cool main event.
Right after Aaron Youngblood versus.
Oh, that's right.
We forgot Tyler Williams versus Josh Steinberg.
Yeah, I forgot the squash match in which AWC sticked around.
Whoa! Fuck you, Tyler. Fuck you.
We saw Tyler versus Josh Steinberg, in which we saw the greatest spot of all time, which we saw a curb stomp reversed into the lethal dick kick pedigree.
That's not even possible.
No, that's what you call the power of digital editing, folks. Let's not put that out there.
No. Access denied.
Hey, what can you expect? Of course, Tyler's going to let themselves win. Yeah, that's the only way. That's the only way Tyler can win a match. Just like the only way Tyler can win a game.
Once again, Tyler won his match. You didn't, Dynamite.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
So
I could kick your ass, Tyler. In fact, I challenge you to a match.
What?
So I hear.
You see, not this week. Not tomorrow.
So we move on to an actually important match between.
You know what? Since you want to talk so much shit, you're not going to be on tomorrow's match card. No night after WrestleMania for you.
So once again, we move on to the more important match, in Adam Balaz and Aaron Youngblood for the world title, in which Aaron, in his WrestleMania debut, in his first shot for the world title, came so close to winning.
He really did.
I mean, those resistance kicks, that face buster he calls the trip to Lavender Town. My lord. My lord. But
He really tried, and I must say that was a great match.
he tried so hard to lose it all. And in the end, it didn't even matter.
It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, Aaron Youngblood was so close, but what a shocker! One of Tyler's favorites won.
Are you just saying that because sucking his dick doesn't get you anything anymore?
Exactly.
So let's move on to the main event this time.
Stole the show.
Anarchist and Devil Jin Kaze, who for some reason went from his usual normal theme song to some weird horrorcore from 2001. Mind explaining, Tyler?
The lyric says it all.
Something about swastikas, genocide, and black people dying. Yep, that's really good for an Asian gimmick.
Yes, it is. It is.
Way to go, Trump supporter. Way to go. But anyway, this match was tremendous. I mean, so many
5-star match.
match of the night guaranteed.
This
Match
is
of the
more
year.
than 5 stars.
Damn it.
But the biggest turn of events was when it seemed like Jin had the upper hand.
Yo, he had a bazooka knee out of nowhere. He was literally laid out on ringside. He got into the ring, ran at him, and hit him with a knee. I was like, damn.
But we
Out of nowhere.
saw the return of Papa Anima. And with the return of Papa Anima came the return
Okay.
of Vulcan Anarchist.
Jin held his own. He didn't try.
And after a pop-up power bomb to counter Hurricane Rana, Anarchist would get the victory with some weird Vulcan Death Grip Shadow Realm bullshit.
Everything went all purple, and then Jin passed out.
Everything went Jimi Hendrix, and then
Jin passed out.
yeah. And with the return of Papa Anima, we now have the Shadows of Salvation.
And then Shin Yukidon fights Team out, and the Shadows of Salvation was in full formity. Vulcan, Papa Nima, Vice, and Shin Yukidon.
But look to the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's your world champion Adam Balaz to save the day.
Came out to save Jin, and it looks like Adam and Vulcan were facing down, and then out of nowhere, and then Vulcan was gone.
And Jin, in a blind rage, attacked Adam and
I mean, I could see why. I mean, when Jin woke up, it was just Adam in the ring with a chair.
and he
He
destroyed.
destroyed Adam.
But here comes the greatest moment of the night. In
Why
which-
would they call it the greatest moment of the night? Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
You're right. The greatest moment was the tag team defense. But I digress. Mr.
No,
Money
the greatest moment was when Tyler got eliminated in that Rumble.
winner of the night, Josh Steinberg, your new AWC World Champion, and as Franklin alluded to earlier, the newest entrant to the class known as Triple Crown.
As much as I hate saying it, I must say that amazing spot when he did a pop-up nuclear bomb and Josh transitioned it into a Hurricane pin. That was fucking cool.
Nothing beats a Dragon Rana, remember that.
So, we now have two world champions named Josh at once.
We sure do. Got Marco Tazarcali as the world champion and Josh Steinberg as the world champion. Both world champions changed hands. Isn't that something? So what would you guys rate WrestleMania out of 10? Not biased towards any matches as a whole.
Like I said, there's quite a few booking decisions I didn't really agree with, so I'm gonna rate it a 7.5 out of 10.
I'll give it a proper 8 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a not 9 out of 10. I give it a 10 out of 10 if Chris Chambers had lost his title.
I would give it an 8. That's it.
Alright, it's now time for the Night of WrestleMania match card. Some matches are blank, but I think the rest of the match card should have everyone participate.
I call the main event.
I call co-main event.
Okay, so we have the opener of the night is a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Yes, there will be a Money in the Bank match at Extreme Rules 365. So, the first match is Mad X versus question mark. Who do you think will win it?
I think question mark wins.
Law JK.
Got a lot of question
Law.
marks.
Match 2, we have Chris Chambers versus question mark for the AWC X Division Championship. I can ease some of the tension for our viewers by saying, no, it's not me.
It's me.
We want Taka. We want Taka.
Oh, look at that. The crowd is already chanting Stop Shadow Stomp, and I haven't even cashed in my opportunity yet. But match 3 is actually something to scratch your head about. We have question mark versus question mark.
Question mark win.
What do you have planned for this?
The fans win because they're going to be confused as fuck.
No, plot twist. The fans are the ones wrestling.
That'd be something. That'd be ridiculous.
And then we have Charles Maxwell versus the new ACW champion Marco Tasfacali for the world title.
And there's no DC there, champ.
For now.
But could DC respond to the
book to win and not promo to win because one of the guys in that world title match, cough Charles, never fucking promos.
And then we have the Chadwick Open Challenge. No word if this is title or non-title.
It is title.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun.
We got 3 title matches.
Oh, I know who's gonna accept this challenge.
Jason Saxon.
No,
Jason Saxon.
no. If you
That show airs later tonight.
no, if you check at the King of the Ring Rumble, John Cena eliminated Chadwick, so it might be John Cena.
And again, I don't want to see John Cena hold another title. That's just boring to watch.
Hold another. He hasn't held one.
I know, but obviously I'm transitioning between AWC and real life. Like, it's...
Ta-da! And thus we have our main event. We have our
no.
new world champion.
Wait, I want to say this. This is special for me because...
No, I'm going to say it because I can hype you up. You know I can.
I know you can, but I also... Can I also just... Because it's about the Elite and a whole bunch of things.
TJ, do it! TJ, do it!
Your new AWC World Champion, the Prophet Josh Steinberg, versus the former champ Adam Malaz and Jin Kaze. All right.
Wow. Well, you downplayed the other two.
It's funny because now
Wait.
the other 2 members of the Elite... So wait, has every member of the Elite held the world title?
This is the first faction in ABC where every member has been the world champion.
Oh.
Wait, Tyler.
Hmm?
You're giving an Elite triple threat match on free television?
That's a pay-per-view quality match.
It's the night after WrestleMania.
Exactly.
Why not?
I mean, not like Extreme Rules is going to be a triple threat.
I'd say Charles Maxwell and Marco is a pay-per-view quality match. We're getting that for free television too.
No, then again, I mean, when someone doesn't promo...
Yeah.
I mean,
really a pay-per-view quality match. I mean, there was not pay-per-view quality matches on ECW when I was there.
I mean, knowing Tyler, we'll probably have the Elite triple threat for the world title at Extreme Rules. Cough, cough.
Probably. See what happens.
You're not going to predict who wins the match. You're not going to believe it at the end. Did anyone predict who's going to win any of the matches?
No, I was about to start from
Nobody
the beginning.
did. So let's start from the top. Mad X versus question mark.
I just
qualifying match.
I just love how you want to take back control when we're trying to do something organized for once.
Because we were on a roll, and then I realized, wait a minute. We were discussing this. We didn't predict not one damn match. So let's go.
Actually, we technically did. Most of us said question marks for the victories, except in the case of Chambers.
Yeah, we did. You just weren't listening, Tyler.
Alright, fine. Who wins Charles versus Marco? I didn't hear anyone say that. Everyone's just complaining that Charles.
You're gonna say Marco. Charles doesn't freaking promo.
I said Taz account.
If Charles win, it will be the biggest abomination to AWC.
That is a fact.
Next to DC.
In the co-main event, my
What
prediction.
did you say, Tyler?
He said he's waiting on DC.
No, you said it'd be the biggest disappointment in AWC, and I said next to DC.
Oh, he's talking about the early stages of DC.
DC's actually dominated the world title picture, while T Dynamite has been irrelevant since day one.
Yeah. Alright,
Joke of a mid-card
for
act.
the Elite Triple Threat, the match that everyone's been waiting to see for, like, years and years.
Oh, man.
Okay, and now we go to the Chadwick Open Challenge. So, any takers on who accepts it, aside from John Cena?
TJ Shadows.
TJ Shadows or Jason Saxon?
Do you think Jason Saxon's going to accept it again?
Why not?
I mean, if
He lost.
I mean, for all we know, this could be the return of Takasumi. I wonder where that came from.
Maybe they might come back.
You mean TRG Marvel?
Damn, Tyler Williams comes back again as TRG Marvel and wins this title from Chadwick.
Yeah, but then Chadwick has his hand. Yeah, but then Chadwick has his hands under the ropes, which restarts the match. And oh, look at that kick of extravagance! Tyler loses again.
Alright. Predictions for the Elite Triple Threat.
But the main event, that's the big question. Who do we have our money on? I personally have my money on Kaze in this.
I gotta go with Kaze.
Yeah, I think Jen's gonna hit Adam with the bazooka knee, and then Josh is gonna take Kaze out and pin Adam.
Tyler, what do you think?
That would be a bit uncoordinated.
That's a really hard to call. You have the former champion who's probably aggravated and really pissed at Josh for Cash Jin when he was trying to help Jin of all people. It's like he was trying to help one elite member, and then the other elite member came in and just took advantage of that. So yeah, dissension between the elite. R.I.P. I think Jin might be more angrier than anyone in this match. I think I'm gonna go with Jin. I think Jin's gonna get the pin over that.
Ask the prophet. What does your prophecy say?
The only elite member here anyway.
Well, me.
Of course.
Yes.
And people say I'm the
enjoy the title while you have it now, because I'm gonna announce that's at Extreme Rules 365. Josh Steinberg will face Adam Balaz, Jin Kazi, and Anarchist in a fatal 4-way match. Extreme Rules for the AWC World Championship.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
So enjoy the title while you have it now, because you're not going to have it that much longer.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this review of WrestleMania on behalf of everyone here.
Oh, one more thing. Next week you're facing Jin Kazi for the world title. Good luck.
Well then, folks, on behalf of everyone here, I'm TJ Shadows signing off. See you
Peace
next
out.
time.